Hello again, I am Mark, and this is Heardsmen Foods. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, guys, I've been a little bit under the weather. I've been having some back problems. Been seeing a chiropractor, seeing my doctor, getting some x-rays. Just in a little pain right now. So I just don't have it in me to run out and get a new fast food item. But I wanted to get you something. So I put together a compilation of the last 5 or 6 of the fish videos that have seemed to be pretty popular. So now you'll have them in a compilation so that you can see the life-changing content right there. You know, that life-changing part that you can break down little by little. Which one did we like best and that kind of thing. So if you enjoy this, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and to click that little icon that'll let you know every time new video is out. I hope to see you brand new with a brand new video in a couple of days, but until then, enjoy this compilation, and until next time, don't be afraid to join the herd. Hello again, I am Mark, and this is Heardsmen Foods. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me today for more LCC, life-changing content. If you're a friend of the show, you know it. It's life-changing. It's happening right now. Lives are changed. Plans are changed. The world is changing. This show leading the surge in that. All right, today we are going to go to Burger King again because they have an item called the Big Fish. And I want to know how the Big Fish stacks up to the filet of fish because, as you know, friend of the channel, you know I like the filet of fish. And a lot of people go, that's gross. But it's one of those things I grew up with. I like it. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button really hard. Hit it right now. Get it out of the way. And hit that like button. We are getting really close to that 1.1 billion likes. I think we had 60 on one of the last videos. So we are nearly there. We're turning the corner. We're turning the corner. So help me get to that 1.1 billion likes. And we are moving forward. I am just so excited about this sandwich. Let's take a look at this. This is the Big Fish sandwich. Now, you know, Burger King, we've talked about this a lot with Burger King. Burger King typically puts on so much mayonnaise, mustard, whatever it is, that it's just unbelievably big. So I'm a little surprised at that. They just have it on the top, okay? No cheese. So on the McChicken, on the filet of fish, they have a half slice of cheese. They have no cheese on this. Let's get our thumbnail here. I'm going to give it the old, yeah, I think that's going to do it. So it looks different. It's square, just like the filet of fish. I dropped some toppings. I'm going to put those back on because I do not want, I mean, it's going to need all the toppings it can get. Hopefully this, the pickles are going to crunch for me. It's about the same size as a filet of fish. The bun is not steamed. It is, let's see if it's, yep, it's grilled. All right, let's give it a try. Bite number 1. Big pickle coming off. Sway with me. Come on. Sway with me. All right. First bite. What did I get? Pickle. Huge pickle. Tartar sauce. I did get a good fish flavor. The fish, I think their oil is good. I don't think it's, you know, they need to change the oil or anything. I think the fish, pretty good flavor there. All right, let's see what we get on the second one. Flow with me now. Come on. Flow. All right. Bite number 2. Almost identical to bite number 1, which would lead me to say bite number 3, the balanced bite, is going to tell me that it's very well balanced. I'm getting the fish, tartar sauce, pickle. Bun is not overwhelming, even though, look how small that fish is inside there. The bun is not overwhelming it. I'm a little surprised at that. Bite number 3, balanced bite. Come on. Come with me. Digesting. Moving it around. All right. Balanced bite. Is it balanced? Yes. I think this is a well-balanced sandwich. I think it has good components that don't overwhelm. The pickle's a nice crunch. The fish has a good flavor. The tartar sauce is not overwhelming. They did not go crazy on the tartar sauce on this. The lettuce adds a little bit, not much, maybe a tiny little bit of a crunch if it's fresh. So do I miss the cheese from the fillet of fish? No, I can't say I do because I don't know that I ever noticed on the fillet of fish. This is $4.99 for just the sandwich. I think that's not a bad deal, actually. This is a decent sandwich. I would order this again. I typically don't order fish sandwiches at fast food places because if I'm going to a fast food place, I want to really feel like I'm being deviant and bad, right? But this is a good sandwich. I think I would probably order this sandwich again. Now, the big question is, do I like it better than the fillet of fish? Guys, it's nostalgia for me, okay? I grew up with the fillet of fish. There is a flavor that I have with that fillet of fish that I absolutely love. So, do I like it better? No, I cannot say that I do. It's a good fish sandwich, guys. It really is. I think you should give it a try. I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. I think it deserves it. I think it's a good fish sandwich for a fast food market, $4.99. I don't think it's a bad value. The meal, I think, was $8.69, something like that. So I think it still comes in at a safe range. So I give it a try. If you've already tried it, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, or if you've been moved to go try it, let me know that you were moved to go try the sandwich, and then follow up. Let me know what you thought of it after that. Like I said before, be sure to subscribe if you have not. Click that bell so you get the notification whenever I release new LCC life-changing content. Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to be with you today. Thank you for joining me. Prepare yourself, buckle up, get ready. All those things for life-changing content. Life-changing content, guys. It's happening again. It's happening today, and you are a part of it. You're a huge, huge part of it. If it weren't for you, there wouldn't be anyone to contend to. So, life-changing content. Here we go. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Hit it hard. Hit it now. Get it out of the way. If you like what you see, I don't want you to subscribe. If you honestly, if you don't like what you see, then don't subscribe. I mean, that would be stupid, wouldn't it? If you like watch the channel, you go, well, this is stupid. I really hate this. So anyway, subscribe if you like. Don't subscribe if you don't like. And we are back with another fish sandwich. And I feel like we've run this into the ground, but I have done my best to get to every fast food place in this northern Indiana little podunk town I live in. We've done Wendy's, we've done Arby's, we've done Hardee's, I think. We've done McDonald's, we've done Burger King. I'm going to do some more, but the last one to do here that I have access to is Culver's. And Culver's, actually, on that one video that exploded for us about Arby's, Culver's was the one that most people commented, hey, Culver's is really the best sandwich. Now, some people were saying Culver's was best because it's in the summer when they do walleye fillets. But what we have today in this fine, fine, fine box is the Atlantic cod. And so let's take a look at this. And Culver's does this cute little wrap thing with they have that kind of the half wrap thing so you can hold it. Never used that in my life. Probably not going to use it ever again. One thing I will tell you right now is that I'm seeing cheese, shredded cheese on it, which is unique because, as you know, with the McDonald's, there's a half slice of cheese on the fish fillet. The others, there is not. But look at that. There's even a cheese pull there. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. There's our thumbnail. Really cool one too. It won't happen, but it's a really cool one. All right, there it is. So there's tartar sauce. There's lettuce. There's a little bit of shredded cheese, and I do like the fact that it is actually shredded cheese. It looks like a fillet. It looks like a real fillet, okay? And it looks like a toasted bun, probably some butter on that bun. Let's give this a try. 3-bite system, no news for you. If you're a friend of the channel, you understand. 3-bite system, first bite, what do I taste? Second bite, what are all the things I taste? Third bite, is it a balanced offering? So let's go into first bite. For those of you at home who are grooving with me, groove at your own pace. Feel free to freestyle as you may. It is a fillet. You can tell. It is actually a fillet. First bite, what do I taste? Immediately the fish. It seems like there's quite a bit of bread. I'm not tasting the bread. I'm tasting the fish. Strong. And not a bad fish. It's not fishy. It's just a good fish flavor. Bite number 2. Yeah. Don't stroke out of me. Okay. I had a little bit of a cheese pull there, which was kind of interesting. That's something I don't expect on a fish sandwich. The cheese is, I'm certain, Wisconsin cheddar, because that's a big Culver's thing. They're Wisconsin cheese. It's not predominant in this sandwich. It's not something I'm going, oh yeah, I can tell there's cheddar on there. Not at all, really. I really am just getting the really good fish taste. All right, third bite, balanced bite. Okay. Really, really interesting here. Because if I'm going to say the sandwich is balanced, what do I mean by that? And typically what I mean is, am I getting a nice level of flavor from every layer of flavor that is in there, okay? Am I getting some tartar sauce? Am I getting some cheese? Am I getting some fish? Am I getting some bread? This is a well-balanced sandwich. Uniquely, though, it looks like the bread is going to play a much bigger part of this equation, and it doesn't. It's really, I don't know what kind of bread it is. It looks like it may be, it's not a ciabatta, but it's like a kind of a French loaf, but it's light. It's really light, so it allows the fish to stand firm. Now, the fish is huge. The fish is a big piece of fish, a really good sized piece of fish. So I really think that is a strong offering here. Now, here's the price. $7.69 is what it was with tax. Compared to the others, that's in line. I mean, some of them are under $5 for the real small sandwiches, but for a fish sandwich, that's in line with the bigger players, the Arby's and the Wendy's that are going to have a bigger fish sandwich. As far as rating this, I did like this. It's not great. I mean, it's not, Arby's for me was really good sandwich. I really like that sandwich. I always go back to McDonald's, guys, and you know this, it's nostalgia for me. It's just, I grew up with it. I can't say no to it. But of these burgers so far, I've got to say Arby's was my favorite. I'm going to give this a solid 8.2. 8.2, 10-point scale. I don't think that's bad. I think it's a good offering. I think it's a decent price. I think it gets better if you buy the meal altogether. The price gets a little better. Anyway, so I would say, yeah, give this a try. 8.2 out of 10, not too bad. I would give it a try. Thank you so much for joining me. That is all I have today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click that little icon. That'll tell you whenever I release a new video. And always remember, never forget, don't be afraid to join the herd. Hello again, I am Mark, and this is Heardsmen Foods. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for more life-changing content. Buckle up, because today, life is changing here today. So, I'm doing another fish sandwich, and I know you guys are probably getting tired of me doing fish sandwiches, but I have to say this will be the last one for a while, at least. But I think it's good. It's going into the Lenten season, and people will be thinking, well, fish on Fridays and things like that. So I think it all, comes together here. So, but I'm back at Arby's today. But before we get to that, if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, please, if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, you'd be an idiot to subscribe. So don't subscribe. So hit that subscribe button, hit that little icon, the bell that tells you every time that new life-changing content is released, and you won't miss it. All right. So going back to Arby's. Now, we just did the Arby's fish sandwich last week, but this one is the Hawaiian King fish sandwich. Let me get out of all the noise there. Sorry about that. This is the Hawaiian King Deluxe Fish Sandwich. Let's go this side this time, and let's get our thumbnail. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? All right, so here is the Arby's King, and it's the bun. That's the Hawaiian King part, and the fish sandwich has some cheese on top, a whole slice of cheese on that filet. We've talked about those differences there. The tartar sauce. And then on the bottom, it has tomato, lettuce, more tartar sauce, and it looks kind of good. I did get some comments about this. This is why I'm giving this one a try as well. That they said, hey, you got to try the Hawaiian King. That's the one we go to Arby's for. So, 3-bite system. Let's give this a try. Before I do, feel free to dance with me. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. All right, first bite. Tartar sauce, but it's not a heavy tartar sauce, so it's kind of good. I do get the tomato. This particular one, the tomatoes are a little bit, mushy. Not going to hold that against them, though. Fish, strong flavor. I still don't get the cheese. Not sure what the cheese has to do with a fish sandwich, but maybe it just makes it all right. So here we go. Now, bite number 2. I think I'm going to change bite number 2 to the dance bite, the groove bite. Oh, robot. What? Look at that. Oh, man. That's friggin' Soul Train right there. Look at, man, Dance USA. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. All right, bite number 2. Really good fish flavor. Not overly fishy. Just a really good fried fish flavor. It feels light. Like a light oil. I don't know what they use to cook it in, but the oil is very light. Very, doesn't take away from the sandwich. Very flavorful. Bite number 3. You see all that tartar sauce? But surprisingly, it's not pulling away from the overall flavor of the burger, or the sandwich. Man. All right, guys, so I have to say, I'm so happy I tried that. Third bite, balanced bite. Incredibly balanced, really well balanced. And I have to say, I thought it was a joke. The King Hawaiian bun, I thought that was just fluff, that it didn't really matter. totally brings this sandwich together. Makes it really well balanced. The tartar sauce, the tomato, the lettuce, the cheese, the fried fish, all of it just perfect balance within that Hawaiian bun. Got to give this one a try. Man, I'm going high on this one, guys. This was only about $6.50. I want to say I got the meal. It was 10. Man, I'm going 9.3 on this. This is that good. Give this a try. If you like fish sandwiches especially, holy smokes, give this a try at Arby's immediately. Stop what you're doing. Go out now. You got to get this before they're all gone. I think they're on the menu all year round, but don't let that stop you. Go get one. All right, that is all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me and for supporting the channel. Whatever you share, whenever you click that bell, whenever you click subscribe, it sure helps the channel, and it just builds a cool community that I'm really enjoying interacting with. I do respond to every single comment, whether it be just a like or a heart or something or a comment. So be sure to let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. And until next time, as always, don't be afraid to join the herd. Hello again, I am Mark, and this is Heardsmen Foods. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for more life-changing content. It's happening today. It's happening today. It's probably happening for you today. Life-changing content. Now, I have to say a couple things here before we get rolling. Number one, I'm back with one more fish sandwich. I swear, I didn't know this existed, so I apologize, but I had to do one more fish sandwich. Number two, the YouTube analytics tells me that about 50% of you are still watching at this point in the video. So if you're still here, let me know in the comments below that you made it 40 seconds into this video. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you like what you see in this video, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell icon so that you're notified every single time I drop new content, because it's life-changing. It is life-changing. Ask your friends. And just thank you for being a part of this this community, the herd, as we call it. It's just a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. I hope you're having a lot of fun too. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is Arby's fish and cheddar. Now, like I said, I thought Arby's had 2 fish sandwiches. They have 3. Arby's fish and cheddar. Huge fan of the beef and cheddar. Growing up. Well, probably not growing up, but in my 20s, late 20s, beef and cheddar came out, and I was enamored. I loved it. I loved the roast beef, loved the cheddar. When I saw that this was a fish and cheddar, I kind of went, why? Because this is the question we keep asking with every fish sandwich we get. McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's, everywhere. Why do some of them put cheese on it? Culver's. Why do they put cheese on it? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. Let's really dive in here and find out. This is special, is what that is. Let's take a look at this. Sorry about the noise there. All right. So here's what we have. There is the fish and cheddar. It looks like the same fish as before. The bun is falling apart. You can see the steam coming off, but the bun is falling apart on there. You can see the cheddar. You know what? It's kind of strange. Let's get our thumbnail here. Yeah. All right. So it's kind of strange because on the beef and cheddars, there is an enormous amount of cheddar on there. There is not an enormous amount of cheddar, and there is tartar sauce on the bottom. You see there. All right. 3-bite system. Let's give this a try. It's not fair to just take a big fish bite, so I'm going to set that aside. Here is the first bite. Groove with me. Do some freestyling. I would get down and do some popping, locking, and spinning. I would. Really would. All right, first bite, what am I getting? Fish. That's it. No cheddar, little tartar, a little pickle with the tartar, but that is about it, just the fish. All right, bite number 2. All right, I know you guys liked that move before, you know, sweeping the nation once again. Bite number 2. I got the cheddar. I got the tartar. Got the fish. Man, this is going to be a hard one, guys. Going for bite 3, balanced bite. All right. So a couple things. Bite number 3. First of all, I'm having a weird hair day. It seems like I'm always having a weird hair day. I think I have weird hair life. I think my hair is weird. Just weird. All right. Balanced bite. Was it balanced? No, it's not. I'm really shocked at this because a couple of things. Number one, the cheddar and the tartar do not mix well together. That is not a good idea. I think you take the tartar out or you take the cheddar out, but together they do not do well together. They don't play nicely together. The other thing is this fish, this cannot be the same fish that they use in the Hawaiian. There's no way that is the same fish. It's lower quality. You can tell that is a lower quality fish fillet. And it is a fillet. It's not bits and pieces. It's a fillet. You can see the fish, the flakiness of the fish. It's just not of the high quality that the other one was, the Hawaiian or the crispy was. So, guys, I'm going to give this, oh man, I hate to do this. I'm going to give this a 6, okay? It's still food and it's still okay. I mean, if it, in a pinch, I mean, it was only $6.99 for this and another one. So you know, $3.50. But it's a 6. I'm sad to say that. I'm kind of done with this one. I would not do this one again. All right. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you've had this sandwich before, if you disagree, if you agree. Regardless, love to hear from you in the comments. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today again for some life-changing content. LCC, if you're a friend of the show. All right, today, guys, we are back. I'm back at Wendy's because for some reason I missed that they have a fish sandwich, and this one really hit me. Wild-caught Alaskan fish, and this is panko, okay? Wild-caught Alaskan fish. So this is a fish that is out in the ocean and it's swimming wildly and it's caught. Now, it didn't say somebody threw a line out and caught it like that. It just said wild fish. Aren't all fish wild? This was a wild, I guess what they're saying is it wasn't farmed. Well, I mean, still, really, I mean, big difference? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below. If you like what you see today, please be sure to subscribe and hit that subscribe button, then hit that icon so that every time new life-changing content comes out, you are made aware of it before anyone else, and you jump on here and you make comments and we talk and we have a great interchange. All right. Anyway, so I've got the wild-caught Alaskan fish sandwich, panko breaded. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this. Let's just open that baby up. All right, here is what we've got. Let's take a look at it. Let's do some comparison. So we've got pickles on this one. We've got quite a bit of tartar sauce. The tartar sauce looks like it's got dill in it. I'm going to almost guarantee it's got dill. It's got a piece of lettuce, and then it has a piece of cheese on it as well, just like McDonald's, just like Culver's. Not sure why there's the connection between fish and cheese. It must make a difference. Let's find out. Bite number 1. Here we go. Okay. Just swaying. All right. It is a fish fillet. It's not, fish packed in, made into a patty or something. What do I get on my first bite? First bite, I'm getting a lot of pickle because it had a big pickle there. I am getting the tartar sauce. Just tiny bit of fishy flavor, which is actually good. We don't want to overly fishy. That would mean that somehow it's bad. The deep fried part is not over evident. Sometimes when you have something deep fried, it's like, deep fried. Now, this is not overly deep fried. All right, bite number 2. Sway with me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting little bit on this. It's much chewier than the other fish sandwiches that I've tried. And I think it's because, and if you take a look at this, I think it's because the level of thickness of this is so small that what I'm getting is the breading. Lots and lots of breading on that. All right, bite number 3, balanced bite. Oh, you see that? Oh, I didn't want any of that. Look at that. That's next level, is what that is. All right. Okay, so balanced bite. Let's work through this. So there's a lot to talk about here. Number one, we need to talk about the fact that I didn't get a thumbnail. And that's a problem. So we need to address that right now. Oh, man. That just makes me so happy. All right. So here, a lot to address here. Number one, when you get a fish sandwich, is it the fish sandwich or is it the tartar sauce that's bringing you in? Okay. Much like I say when we talk about chicken and chicken tenders at different places, Raising Cane's, KFC, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, is it about the chicken or is it about the sauce that you're dipping it into? That's a dipping motion. Dip. You're dipping it into. So is it about the fish or is it about the tartar sauce? I would say tartar sauce has quite a bit to do with it, for me at least. I think that's one of the things that I like about the McDonald's filet of fish that no one else seems to like. There is nostalgia there. Obviously, we've talked about that quite a bit, but I think that flavor, that tartar sauce, lightly fried flavor, I think that's a big part of it. So on this, I do think the tartar sauce has something to do with it. It's a good tartar sauce. I do like the fact this is crispy. The panko really does lend itself to this, that it's nice and crispy. I do like that. It was a little chewier than I would have liked, so I think I would have liked a little thicker bit of a sandwich there, a little thicker filet. I think that would help this sandwich quite a bit. The pickles did not overwhelm it, so there's a lot to break down on this. So here's what I'm going to say. This is about a $7 sandwich, $6 sandwich. I'm going to give this a solid 7.9 out of 10. And that's not bad. That's not saying it's bad. That's a pretty good sandwich. It's not in my top 2 or 3, but it's a solid sandwich. I don't know. Have you had this before? If you've had it before, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Maybe I need to try it again and really kind of figure out where I am on this. About a 7.8, I think. 7.8, 7.9. I think that's pretty strong. Let me know in the comments what you think below. If you have tried it, if you haven't tried it yet, or if you're about to try it because you saw this video and you said, I have to go see what this is all about. Let me know in the comments below. That is all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, never forget, always remember, don't be afraid to join the herd.